Okay, now I'm going to do some division word problems with you. Now, there's one of them on these examples and on the assignment that you would probably want to use your calculator for, okay? And you'll see why. Okay, 18 children are going camping. Tents can hold 3 people. How many tents do we need? Okay, so every tent holds 3 people. So I'm going to write 3. There's 1 tent, and I got to get to 18. Now I'm at 6, there's 2 tents. Now I'm at 9, we're at 3. 12, 15. Now we got 18, so how many tents are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 25 people are waiting to go on a ride. Each carriage will hold 5 people. How many carriages are needed? Okay, so carriages is my answer. Okay, so every carriage is going to hold 5 people. So I've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's 5. Okay, next one. A person needs to read 90 pages of a book. If they can read 10 pages each night, how many nights will it take to finish a book? So we want to know how many nights. So every night is 10 pages. So there's 10. And I'm going to stop at 90. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90. So how many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it took 9 nights. Okay, a ribbon is 35 inches long. How many pieces of 5-inch ribbon can be cut? Okay, so how many pieces? So every piece is 5 inches. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Now I'm at 35, so I can't cut anymore. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And what you're actually doing there is dividing 35 by 5. Okay. And what you're doing here is dividing 90 by 10, 25 by 5, 18 by 3. So think about that with that. Now this one here. There are 56 monkeys in a zoo. Each cage can house 8 monkeys. How many cages are needed? Okay, so you want to listen to this one because we need to, a cage is how many monkeys? It's going to hold 8. So I've got 8. Well, at this point, I'm going to get really confused if I have to count by 8s. I mean, it's easy to do 3s, it's easy to do 5s, it's easy to do 10s, and then 2s are easy too. Even 20s aren't that hard, but 8s, I mean, the average math student has a hard time adding 8s in their head and knowing when 56 stops, okay? So that is when I would want to actually set up the division and do it on the calculator, okay? So each group is 8, okay? So every cage is 8 monkeys, so we're going to divide by 8, because when you set up a division, you got to set it in the right order. So the number I would be listing out and keep on writing is going to be the divisor, okay? That needs to come second. So the number I would be writing out a bunch of times, that's a divisor. Now the number I need to get to, that needs to come first. That's called your dividend, okay? So again, that number I would keep listing out needs to come second after the division sign. And then the number I'm trying to stop at comes first. Okay, so remember that. So you take 56 divided by 8, and that's 7. Okay, so how many cages are needed? 7. Okay, now one of these problems, most of them you'll be able to just list out the number and then come to the ending point. But there is one of these 5 where you would want to set it up on the calculator because listing out the number and counting by it is going to be too confusing, okay?